Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully, living longer, healthier, and happier lives, while others struggle with chronic health issues as they grow older? What if the secret to a long, fulfilling life isn't just about what you eat or how much you exercise, but about embracing simple, mindful habits that preserve both your health and peace of mind as you age? In today's video, we're exploring 7 powerful secrets that can help you not only extend your lifespan but also live with more energy, joy, and vitality. These are ancient wisdom combined with modern science, revealing how small adjustments in your daily routine can lead to life-changing results. The keys to longevity and happiness aren't found in complicated health fads, but in simple actions that can be incorporated into your everyday life. You'll learn why eating less can be the key to living longer, how reducing your screen time can protect your eyes and improve your sleep, and the surprising health risks that come with overworking or staying angry. I'll also share the truth behind emotional balance and self-care, helping you rediscover joy in your later years, and why excessive love and greed can shorten your life. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with practical steps to enhance your health and longevity, along with a deeper understanding of the timeless wisdom that leads to a peaceful, happy, and fulfilling old age. Stick with me until the end, and you'll learn how to turn your golden years into the best years of your life. These life-changing tips could make all the difference, helping you live longer, healthier, and with a sense of contentment that you've always dreamed of. If you're not already subscribed, I recommend hitting that subscribe button and activating the notification bell so you never miss another video. Your support means the world to me, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with anyone you think could benefit from these insights. If you're enjoying the topic, comment 1 to let me know. If you feel there's something I could do to improve, leave a 0, and I'll make sure to do better in the future. Now, let's dive in. The first thing you should be lazy about is eating. As we get older, our approach to food becomes increasingly important, not just for maintaining a healthy weight but for living a long, vibrant life. We've all heard the old saying, eat little, live long. Eat much, get sick. This wisdom isn't just a cliché, it's supported by modern science. As we age, our digestive system isn't as strong as it used to be, and eating too much can place unnecessary strain on our stomach, liver, and intestines, leading to a host of unwanted health issues. Many cultures throughout history have recognized the importance of eating in moderation. The idea that diseases often start in the mouth speaks to the danger of overindulgence. Excessive eating and poor food choices can be the root cause of many ailments in later life. As we get older, our bodies simply don't need as much energy. Our metabolism slows down, and our daily caloric requirements decrease. This makes portion control all the more important. The key here is to eat until you're about 70% full, not stuffed, but comfortably satisfied. It's a simple yet powerful rule that helps you maintain a balanced diet without overloading your system. When we eat properly, our digestive system works more efficiently, which can significantly lower the risk of chronic health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Moreover, eating less also helps prevent excessive weight gain, which can place additional strain on the joints, particularly the knees, which tend to deteriorate with age. Managing your weight through mindful eating habits will reduce pressure on these joints and improve mobility over time. But it's not just about eating less. It's about eating right. When choosing what to eat, opt for foods that are easy to digest and nourishing to your body. Fresh green vegetables, root vegetables, and whole grains are excellent choices. These foods are packed with nutrients that promote good digestion, boost energy, and support overall health. On the other hand, it's best to limit your intake of fried, stir-fried, or greasy foods, as well as fast food, which are not only harder to digest but can also negatively affect heart health over time. Let's take a page from the Japanese playbook. Japan is known for its long life expectancy, and part of the secret to their longevity lies in their eating habits. The Japanese traditionally eat small, balanced meals and stop eating as soon as they feel full. This practice of moderation has helped them reduce the risk of disease, prolong their lives, and enjoy good health well into their senior years. Beyond just eating, it's important to cultivate a peaceful mindset during mealtime. As the saying goes, to eat is to sleep and to sleep is to be immortal. Eating is more than just nourishment. It's an opportunity to slow down, relax, and appreciate the simple pleasures of life. Instead of rushing through your meals or eating while distracted, create a calm and pleasant atmosphere at the dining table. Take time to savor each bite, and let your body absorb the nutrients in a relaxed state. A peaceful soul makes food taste better and aids digestion. Being lazy about eating doesn't mean skipping meals or depriving yourself. It's about knowing when to stop and allowing your body to process the food without overburdening it. By practicing mindful eating, you'll see significant improvements in your health. Share this simple yet effective advice with friends and family so we can all work together to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. The second thing you should be lazy about is using electronic devices. In today's fast-paced, tech-driven world, smartphones, tablets, and televisions have become integral parts of our daily lives. We use them for everything from staying in touch with loved ones to keeping up with news and entertainment. However, there's an old saying that still holds: every tool has two edges. While technology brings convenience, excessive use of electronic devices can seriously affect our health, especially as we get older. One of the biggest concerns with prolonged screen time is the blue light emitted by electronic screens. This type of light, while seemingly harmless, can cause eye strain, and over time, it may even lead to damage to the retina. The more time you spend in front of a screen, the harder your eyes have to work, leading to dry eyes, blurry vision, and possibly even permanent vision loss. But that's not all. Blue light can also interfere with your sleep. The use of phones or watching TV late at night disrupts your body's biological clock, making it more difficult to fall into a deep, restful sleep. As a result, you may wake up feeling groggy and fatigued the next morning, unable to start your day feeling refreshed. Research supports this, showing that older adults who cut back on electronic device usage in the evening experience better sleep quality and feel more alert in the morning. It's not just about blue light. Radiation from electronic devices is another concern. Though it's generally low-level, prolonged and frequent exposure to this radiation can lead to headaches, increased stress, and even more serious health problems over time if we don't adjust our device habits. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Now, let's take a step back and consider the wisdom of the ancients, who often said, "A moving body circulates chi and blood, and a peaceful soul has clear intelligence." In simple terms, reducing screen time isn't just about avoiding health risks. It's also an opportunity to spend more time on activities that promote both physical and mental well-being. Instead of scrolling through your phone or watching hours of TV, try spending your time on activities like walking, practicing yoga, or tending to your garden. These are not only easy on the body, but they also help reduce stress and promote relaxation. They allow you to connect with nature, which is essential for a healthy mind and body. Regular physical activity, especially in the great outdoors, strengthens bones and joints and helps keep your cardiovascular and respiratory systems in top shape. Getting outside and soaking in natural sunlight can boost your vitamin D levels, which is crucial for your immune system and helps reduce the risk of osteoporosis, a condition many older adults face. Instead of spending hours on your devices, think about the connections you can foster with loved ones. Take time to talk to your children or grandchildren, engage in family games, or share a meal. These moments not only nurture your mental health, but also strengthen the relationships that matter most. The next time you feel the urge to check social media or binge watch a show, ask yourself how you could better use that time. Could it be spent on something that benefits your health? Or could it be an opportunity to connect with those around you? By making small changes in your daily habits, you can significantly improve your quality of life. Reducing screen time and engaging in activities that promote both physical and mental well-being will help you live more energetically and harmoniously, allowing you to enjoy each day to its fullest. Let's get lazy about our screens, and in doing so, we'll become more active, healthier, and more present with those who matter most. The third thing you should be lazy about is working. As we age, our health and well-being become the most valuable treasures we possess. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, especially in our younger years, when we are driven by ambition and responsibilities. But as we reach the golden years, it's important to shift our focus. There's an old saying that goes, "Life is like a river. When it slows down, it settles the most exquisite things." This means that slowing down and taking time to rest is not only beneficial, but essential for living a longer, more peaceful, and happier life. No matter how strong or healthy we are in our youth, the human body naturally loses stamina and the ability to recover as we age. Overworking, especially in our later years, places unnecessary stress on our bodies and increases the risk of chronic conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. But it's not just physical strain. Work-related stress can also take a heavy toll on mental health. Prolonged pressure and worries from work can lead to mental fatigue, insomnia, and an overall sense of exhaustion, both physically and emotionally. There's wisdom in the saying, "A tired mind is restless, and a tired body is uneasy." When both the mind and body are worn out, life loses its joy and vitality. As you enter your later years, it's important to listen to your body more closely, prioritize rest, and regenerate your energy. Giving yourself permission to relax and recharge is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Engaging in activities like reading, meditating, practicing yoga, or simply listening to soft music can help soothe your soul and maintain your mental health. These simple activities not only help you relax but also allow you to reconnect with yourself and experience inner peace. The ancients also believed in the importance of knowing when to stop. Knowing enough is happiness. Knowing when to stop is peace. There's great wisdom in this. Sometimes, stepping away from work that no longer serves you can bring a profound sense of relief and tranquility. You don't have to keep pushing yourself to meet deadlines or take on unnecessary responsibilities. Instead, take time to enjoy the little things in life. Whether it's watching the sunset, feeling the peace you never had time for when you were younger, or simply taking a moment to reflect, it's all part of embracing a slower, more meaningful life. You don't need to be busy with work to feel fulfilled. You can spend your days doing things that bring you joy and spiritual value. Connect with your grandchildren, engage in community activities, or even take care of your garden. These small joys help you feel more connected to life and your loved ones. You might even discover new passions and hobbies you never had time for before, whether it's painting, writing, or joining a club for seniors. These new activities can enrich your life and bring new excitement and purpose. Dear friends, as you age, remember that each day is a gift. Be lazy about work, and allow yourself the space to prioritize your health, self-care, and peace of mind. Remember that a healthy body and a calm spirit are the foundations of a happy, meaningful life. It's not about doing more. It's about enjoying the simple, beautiful moments that truly matter. The fourth thing you should be lazy about is anger. As we enter our later years, one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is the cultivation of a peaceful mind. It's no secret that peace of mind is essential for good health and longevity. The adage, "Anger is the flame that burns oneself," rings true. Anger not only harms the spirit but also has a profound effect on our physical health, particularly our cardiovascular system. When we allow ourselves to get angry, our bodies respond by releasing stress hormones like adrenaline. These hormones cause the heart rate to spike, blood pressure to rise, and muscles to tense, all of which place significant pressure on the heart. If anger becomes a habitual stress response, this cycle can lead to serious health issues like heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. But the effects of anger aren't just physical. When anger takes over, it can overwhelm the mind, leading to feelings of stress, fatigue, and even insomnia. Prolonged negative emotions like anger can contribute to depression or emotional exhaustion, leaving us feeling drained and disconnected from the joy of life. So how can we counteract this harmful cycle? The answer lies in emotional control. Learning to manage our emotions is one of the most important steps we can take to live healthier, longer lives. One of the simplest yet most effective techniques is deep breathing. When you feel yourself getting irritated or upset, take a few deep breaths. Deep breathing helps relax the body, lower the heart rate, and bring your mood back to a balanced state. It's a tool you can use at the moment to defuse tension and regain your composure. Another principle that can help manage anger comes from ancient wisdom. Patience is a virtue, calm seas and clear skies. In practical terms, this means taking a step back when faced with an upsetting situation. Before reacting, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this worth getting angry about? Often, what feels urgent in the heat of the moment can seem insignificant once we give ourselves a moment to reflect. By practicing patience and stepping away from situations that trigger anger, we allow ourselves to choose peace over frustration. Anger often arises from our desire to control situations, especially when things don't go our way. But life is unpredictable, and not everything is within our control. Instead of trying to dominate every circumstance, we can learn to accept things as they are. Letting go of the need to control every aspect of life frees up emotional space for more positive feelings. A peaceful mindset doesn't just make life easier, it brings countless health benefits. Instead of clinging to grievances, focus on the things that uplift you. Reach out to loved ones or friends, share your thoughts, and let their words of encouragement lift your spirits. Positive interactions like these lighten your heart and soothe your soul. Scientific studies consistently show that people who manage their anger and maintain a positive mindset tend to live longer. When the mind is at peace, the body functions more efficiently, allowing you to enjoy better overall health. The ancients were right when they said, "A calm mind is a peaceful mind. A peaceful mind is longevity." By nurturing peace within yourself, you ensure that both your spirit and your body will thrive, helping you enjoy many more years of health and happiness. Dear friends, replace anger with love and understanding, for yourself and those around you. A peaceful heart not only helps you live a healthier life, but also radiates joy and harmony to your family and community. By embracing a calm and loving mindset, you not only enrich your own life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. The fifth thing is greed. The ancients often taught that greed is boundless. Self-esteem is infinite. Knowing enough always brings joy, and not seeking too much makes one's character naturally pure and high. This wisdom reminds us that excessive ambition can wear down the soul and lead to mistakes that are difficult to undo, especially as we grow older when time and health become increasingly precious. In a small, peaceful town nestled in the heart of a green valley, there lived a farmer named John Baker. At 65 years old, John led a simple life, cherished by the people in his community for his gentle nature and willingness to help anyone in need. His days were spent tending to his garden, finding joy in small, everyday moments, whether it was the sound of birds singing in the morning or sharing a hearty meal with his family at the end of the day. One fateful afternoon, while working in the soil to plant more vegetables, John uncovered something unexpected, a small, golden box buried deep beneath the earth. Curiosity led him to open it, and inside, he found shiny gold coins, enough wealth that any villager would dream of. John, amazed by the find, began to imagine all the possibilities. With this newfound wealth, he thought, he could retire from farming and live comfortably for the rest of his life, free from the hard labor that had defined his existence. At first, John considered using the gold to help the village, perhaps building something that could benefit others. But as he held the box, another thought crossed his mind. Why not keep the money for himself? If he sold his land, he could move to the city, buy a bigger house, and enjoy a more luxurious lifestyle in his later years. Over time, this thought consumed him, and greed began to take hold. John couldn't sleep. His once peaceful life was now overshadowed by the desire for more wealth, more comfort, more status. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Eventually, John sold most of his land and moved to the city, believing that a more extravagant life awaited him. But the reality was far different. Without his land, He lost his steady income, and the gold he had was quickly depleted due to his newfound, lavish lifestyle. What's worse, his old friends and neighbors began to avoid him. They saw a man who had changed, who had lost the simplicity and kindness that had once made him beloved in the village. One morning, while sitting in his small, dilapidated house in the city, John looked out the window and felt an overwhelming sense of regret. He had all the gold he had ever dreamed of, but it hadn't brought him the happiness he had hoped for. The simple pleasures of life, the meals shared with neighbors, the joy of working the land, were now gone. The more he accumulated, the emptier he felt. John realized that in his pursuit of more, he had lost the most valuable things in life. With a heavy heart, John decided to return to his village. But by the time he got there, the land he once owned had been sold to others, and his old house was no more. He was left with nothing but the memory of what he had lost and the bitterness of knowing he had let greed dictate his choices. One day, while walking through the village, he encountered an old friend, Tom Harris, who had lived next door to him for years. When Tom heard what had happened, he smiled gently and said, "John, I think you've learned your lesson. Life doesn't need too much. Just knowing enough and living simply is what brings true peace." Tom invited John to live with him and his family, offering a fresh start. John took his friend's advice to heart and began anew. He returned to tending a small garden, reconnecting with old friends, and rediscovering the joy of life's simple pleasures. He also decided to use the remaining gold to build a small library for the village children, a way to atone for his past mistakes and give something back to the community he had once taken so much from. From that day on, John lived a life of contentment and peace. He was once again beloved by his neighbors, and he shared his story with the younger generation, reminding them that true happiness doesn't come from having everything. It comes from appreciating what you already have. The sixth thing is to be lazy about excessive love. The ancients wisely taught, family love is just enough. Do not cause sorrow by loving too much. Love is a precious gift, but you must know how to give it without harming yourself. This teaching speaks to the importance of balance in love. While love is a beautiful and essential part of life, giving it excessively or unconditionally, without taking care of ourselves, can lead to emotional suffering and strained relationships. In a quiet rural town, there lived an elderly woman named Grace Wilson, 70 years old, who had spent most of her life tending to her garden and living in a small cottage next to wide, rolling fields. Grace had a son, David, who was her greatest pride. But after David started his own family and moved to the city, he rarely visited his mother. Instead, he sent her monthly checks, which she appreciated, but they didn't replace the visits or the connection she craved. Grace loved her son deeply and believed that being a mother meant sacrificing everything for her children, including her happiness and well-being. Every month, she used the money David sent to buy small gifts for her grandchildren, hoping to maintain a bond with them, despite the physical distance. However, each time she traveled to the city to visit David and his family, she was met with indifference. David and his wife were too busy with their lives, and her grandson, though polite, wasn't particularly close to her. Grace couldn't understand why the relationship had grown so cold. She had poured all her love into her family, hoping to receive some warmth in return, but it felt as though she was only giving, without receiving much in return. One winter, Grace fell seriously ill. She called David for help, but he was too busy with work to visit. Feeling abandoned, Grace's neighbors had to step in, taking her to the hospital and supporting her through her recovery. During her time in the hospital, Grace had a revelation. She realized that she had loved her son and family so much that she had neglected her own needs. She had spent years sacrificing her happiness for others, believing that this was the essence of being a good mother. But now, she saw that by neglecting her health and well-being, she had only made herself suffer. When Grace was discharged from the hospital, she decided to make a change. She focused more on taking care of herself, eating healthy, exercising, and spending more time on activities that brought her joy. She planted more vegetables in her garden, ensuring that she had fresh, nutritious food. She also joined the senior club in her village, where she found a new sense of community and began to enjoy conversations with people her age. Each morning, she exercised, and slowly, she rediscovered the joy in her life that she had given up in her efforts to love others so fully. One day, David unexpectedly came back to the village after hearing that his mother had sold some of her land. He was shocked to see her so happy and healthy, living independently without depending on his financial support. He realized with deep regret that he had taken his mother's love for granted all these years. When David offered to take Grace back to the city to live with his family, she smiled warmly and said, "David, I don't blame you. But I've learned that love must have boundaries. I want to live for myself now. Being healthy and happy is the best way for me to love you." From that moment on, David began visiting Grace more often, and their relationship gradually improved. Grace stopped making blind sacrifices and learned to love herself, finding peace and fulfillment in her later years. No longer focused on constantly giving, Grace's love for her family grew stronger because it was now grounded in self-care and mutual respect. Dear friends, Grace's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Love should be balanced, not overwhelming. By loving ourselves first, we can give more freely and healthily to others. Uncontrolled, excessive love, especially when it's one-sided, leads to frustration and heartache. It causes relationships to lose their meaning and prevents us from living authentically. To live peacefully and healthily in old age, we must learn to love wisely, not just others, but ourselves as well. The seventh and final thing you should be lazy about to increase lifespan in old age is engaging in high-intensity exercise. As we age, one of the most important things to consider when it comes to exercise is not pushing ourselves too hard. High-intensity exercises, like running at full speed, lifting heavy weights, or engaging in high-impact sports, can put unnecessary strain on our bodies. While these activities might have been enjoyable or even beneficial in our younger years, they can become a health risk as we get older. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. As we age, our muscles, joints, and cardiovascular system don't recover as quickly as they used to. Intense physical exertion can lead to injuries, and prolonged strain can reduce overall health. Numerous scientific studies have shown that elderly individuals who engage in too much intense exercise risk damaging their bodies and reducing their overall mobility and strength. Rather than pushing yourself to extremes, it's better to embrace gentler forms of exercise that focus on maintaining flexibility, strength, and balance. Walking is one of the easiest and most effective forms of exercise for seniors. It doesn't require any special equipment, and it's accessible for most people. Just 30 minutes of walking each day can do wonders for your cardiovascular health, help control weight, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes. Walking outdoors is particularly beneficial because it allows your body to absorb natural vitamin D from the sun, essential for healthy bones and a strong immune system. If you can walk outside, you're also getting the added benefit of fresh air and a change of scenery, which can boost your mood and overall well-being. Another excellent form of exercise for older adults is Tai Chi, a practice that is growing in popularity among seniors due to its slow, deliberate movements. Tai Chi isn't just about movement. It's about cultivating mindfulness and balance. The gentle, flowing motions of Tai Chi help to increase flexibility in the joints, improve balance, and reduce the risk of falls, a major concern for seniors. The practice also improves muscle strength, coordination, and mental focus, all while being kind to the body. Whether you're in a class or practicing at home, Tai Chi can be an enjoyable and fulfilling way to stay active. Lastly, meditation is a practice that can provide profound benefits for mental and physical health. While it may not involve physical movement, meditation helps to calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve emotional well-being. Studies have shown that regular meditation can lower blood pressure, enhance focus, and increase feelings of relaxation, making it a great complement to more physical forms of exercise. Meditation helps to center your mind and release the negative effects of anxiety, which is especially important as we age and face new challenges in life. Instead of focusing on high-intensity workouts that can strain your body, consider embracing these gentler activities that support both physical and mental health. The key to staying active as you get older is finding the right balance between exercise and rest, while always prioritizing your well-being. By incorporating activities like walking, Tai Chi, and meditation into your routine, you'll improve your quality of life, reduce stress, and maintain your vitality for many years to come. We've covered some powerful and life-changing habits today. Habits that can help you live a longer, healthier, and more peaceful life. From mindful eating to reducing screen time, from managing anger to learning the importance of balance and love, these practices are simple yet profound ways to nurture both your mind and body in your later years. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you've learned today that you're excited to bring into your own life? Maybe it's walking more, practicing Tai Chi, or setting healthier boundaries in relationships. Whatever it is, I'd love for you to share it in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips on living a fulfilling, joyful life. Your support helps us continue to spread these valuable lessons, and I can't wait to see what you'll share. Thank you for watching, and remember, every day is an opportunity to live better, feel better, and love yourself more. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.